Oh boy, here we go. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joe. Today I want to update you guys on the BMW M3 once again. If you haven't seen my previous video, you might want to check it out because I go into detail each of the step along the way of what's been happening so far. Just a short recap. About 3 weeks ago, I took the M3 in for a service at the main BMW dealer service. I had the oil done, the rear differential oil changed as well, a spark plugs change, as well as a brake fluid and an MOT. Long story short, I had some issues with the camshaft sensor because they forgot to plug the cable back in, which is the previous video that I've uploaded, and I've go into a bit more detail in that video on how I went about fixing it, well, basically plugging it back in. But anyway, if you want to find out what's been happening so far up to this point, you might want to check out the previous videos. But today I want to focus on the rear diff noise that I've been getting ever since I've done the rear diff oil change. It wasn't making a noise before, but after I had the rear diff oil change, it was making a lot of noise, like a really loud grinding noise. So I went back and told them all about it, and as well as all the other issues that I had with their service quality so far. I went in today, like I said, dropped the car off really early, and they said they'll look at it ASAP. But by the time it was around 2 o'clock, I finally had a call from them to say that, you know, they went out with the technician and the guy that served me, the service advisor. They both went into the car, and immediately they could hear the noise the diff was making, because like I said, it was really loud and really obvious. Not only when you're turning, like full locks, or even just changing lanes, or just, you know, a very small turn, it would still make a noise as soon as the diff is being used. Great, so you've heard the noise now, so surely the first step, you know, I'm not the master M tech, whatever they call it, the M master technician. They said that, you know, they're really experienced and all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. You know, you just sort it out, because obviously I paid for it. And this is the second time, well, third time if you include last time I had to go back and complain. So this is the third time I went back. In my mind, surely they would check the level first, and if it's all fine or whatnot, they would like flush it and just refill it with a new batch of oil maybe, and then do the actual turns or drive around to see if that will stop the noise. It's likely that when they did the last service, they didn't do it. So around 5 o'clock, he called me, and I was thinking, like, did they flush it? Did they change the oil? Is it done now? But the first thing he told me was there was a slight leak on the rear diff, which I'm fully aware of because it's been like that for quite some time now. Definitely more than like a year or two, although I know I should have fixed it, but it was only like a really small leak. And they've been telling me that every single time I went in for different kinds of services, and when I recently did the MOT, they've mentioned it as well. So I know that the noise has nothing to do with that slight leak on the rear diff. But when he called me at 5 o'clock, he told me like there's a leak there, and I quickly shot him down saying, like, you know, that's definitely got nothing to do with the grinding noise. But he just carried on and telling me like, oh, do you want to get the leak fixed, and, you know, we can get the oil drained at the same time and all that stuff. Normal price to get the leak fixed for the rear diff is going to be £700. Well, I need to do a bit more research to see what it involves to get it fixed for that leak, how much the part costs and things like that. He kept talking and saying like, oh, you know, we really want to appreciate your business, and we want to make it right and stuff like that, so we're going to offer you a really generous discount. We can't do it for free, but the best price we can do for you is £500. Like I said, at this point, I don't know how complicated it is to fix the rear diff, and I don't want to deal with it right now. But at the end, I've wasted an entire day with them, left the car there, and they haven't actually done anything. All they did was got in the car, drove around, heard the noise, which, you know, took like a few minutes or something. And then at the end of the day, they called me to say, like, do you want to get this done for £500 or £700, whatever, how much it costs? But the thing is, like, that's not what I asked for. I just want you to sort out that grinding noise, which is like seriously loud. And yeah, I really don't know whether I should do the oil change with them anymore, or just straight up just, you know, complain to them, make sure that I've said something and see what they'll say, and I will just get the diff leak done somewhere else, because at that point, you know, they were going to have to drain anyway. So I kind of don't want to go back the 4th time for them just to do the oil and then having to go through the whole faff again. So yeah, I'm not really sure at this point what I should do. I'm gonna see what you guys think, and I'll have a think about it. In this instance, I feel like I spent a lot of money and they're asking for more money, and yeah, should I try and claim something back or go through the struggle and pain of trying to deal with these companies, dealers? Yeah, let me know what you guys would do or what you think I should do. I literally bit lost at the moment. So anyway, thanks for watching as always. Thank you for sticking around, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.